Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Thrive Talks to Anthony. Today we're going to have a insightful conversation. For those that are new to the channel, we make mental health conversation and content that's going to be beneficial to your personal development in addition to your well-being, right? In today's conversation, this is going to be a part 2. So I made a video about, choose peace over arguments. This is going to be about, real life stuff. You know what I mean? So I want to kind of give you guys some insight on how I was able to deal with the situation. This is real life stuff, y'all. So please stick with me and please take some beneficial pointers to be able to implement into your life so you're able to get on that positive, healthy trajectory of healing and navigating yourself through that dysfunction and dysfunctional people, right? So, not every argument deserves, your energy. You got to be able to protect your peace, because sometimes you find yourself trying to prove yourself or try to get yourself into a situation where you don't need to be doing. You're doing too much, right? But I also want to be able to give you guys the information so that you have, the knowledge, and the knowledge leads to protection so you're able to navigate yourself out here. Because like I said, there's some people out here that we don't know why they do what they do. We don't. Family included. Friends included. Humans are included. Everybody's included. You dig? We don't know why people do what they do. The human brain is complex, right? But I want to provide some insight, right? So there was a situation where, I was able to take a shower. I was in the shower, right? And the door wasn't locked, but it was like closed. You feel me? So the door, someone knocked on it, right? They opened the door. I'm like, whoa, what? It was my sister, older sister. And I was like, yo, close the door. What are you doing in here? And she barged in. She sat on the toilet and she used the restroom. She did number one. She was just peeing on some quick stuff. And then she was out of there, right? And the whole time, I'm like, what do you... I told her not to go in there. I said, go downstairs. But she chose to go and sit on the toilet like I just said, right? So I'm in the shower, like I said, and... for those out there, she didn't see nothing. Don't get it twisted. Like, I don't have that shower that's like, it's clear, whatever. That was curtained. So everything was sealed off, etc. But the water's bouncing off my forehead. And I'm like, what's going on right now? Why is she here right now? This never in my life happened to me. When I was kids, this didn't happen to me. You feel me? But why is that this is happening to me in my adult years, right? For the fellas out there that know what's going on, dysfunctional dynamics, y'all know what's up. But let me just be transparent with y'all. This is something that, someone's doing to pull you down, to basically emasculate you, to kind of like, make you feel inadequate about yourself, because there's people out here that feel as if that because you are on the rise, you're on a positive trajectory, you have a lot of good things going in your life, you're finding yourself, you're healing, you know what I mean? You're the younger brother in the family, etc. Because in regards to their age, where they're at in the family system, they are trying to pull you down, type of thing. There's something going on with these people, right? However, after I got out the shower, she dipped out. She had to go somewhere, whatever. But I was able to kind of get myself, dried off. Was able to go to my room. And the first thing that I did is I called her. I called her 3 times. You know what she did? She didn't answer. I was pissed. You know what I mean? No shade, but I gotta be real. Once again, I'm coming from a dysfunctional dynamic. My mother, she happened to be in her room. My father happened to be in the kitchen at the time on the phone or whatever he was doing. And no one stopped it. No one did nothing about it. You feel me? But it was what it was. But I was able to maintain regulate myself. I spoke to my little sister about it at the time. It didn't really lead to nowhere, but obviously, let's be real. Women, they talk, you dig? So I'm pretty sure she got the message from my little sister about what's going on. But just to fast forward, my older sister, I'm not going to say names, I'm trying to just keep things kind of smooth, but just giving you guys the meats and potatoes, right? Is my other older sister was able to have a housewarming because she moved out, right? And when she moved out, I didn't know about my older sister was going to be there. But anyways, I was able to go to the housewarming, whatever, right? We had, some light hors d'oeuvres, some refreshments, etc. And it was a good time. I was really happy to see my sister, accomplish what she wanted to accomplish. She's she's developing her own family. She has her own thing going on, etc., at the time, right? However, my older sister, she pulled me aside and she said, Anthony, I just want to have a word with you. We went to my sister. She had a nice little sunroom inside that apartment at the time, right? So we go into the sunroom. I let her talk, and she starts talking about, what transpired, and she broke things down in her version. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It was very distorted. Her version was very distorted. It just shows you the dysfunction, the delusions of these individuals who are just hurting, who are seeking for control, they're manipulators, y'all. Let's just get to it, right? And what she was saying, she was basically gaslighting me. You know what she said? Anthony, I don't know what the big deal is. You know, it wasn't like I opened the curtain and looked at your ass or whatever. It was, you feel me? And even before that, Aunt, like I was when you was a kid, I was wiping your behind. Like, what did you? And I'm like, what does that have to do with you coming into the bathroom when I told you not to do that? You feel me? She could not take what I was saying, y'all. And I'm telling you right now, I am a humble individual. I'm a respectful individual. I don't call my sisters out their name. You feel me? Even if I pop off and I get a little, you feel me, like my voice gets a little rowdy, whatever, I keep myself composed in a way. I'm not putting myself in a situation to put my life in compromised position. Come on, y'all. I'm too smart for that, right? But it's just, I want you guys to really get some dialogue from my situation, because this is real discussion. This is real talk. These are really dysfunctional people, right? So she gaslight me, and you know what I did, y'all? I stood up and I walked out the room. I told my sister, I got to get out this damn house. For the one that was having the housewarming, obviously, because I wanted to respect the house. She just moved into this house, right? She just moved into this apartment and she's having a housewarming, right? So what would I be doing if I'm falling into this argument with my sister over her dysfunctional behavior? Let's just put it like that. Got the landlord or her people knowing what's going on. You feel me? Like, and I gotta be real. Y'all see what's up. I'm a black man in America, y'all. Like, y'all know how things get. Things can get really critical very quick. You feel me? However, I left the house, y'all. I was pissed. Good morning. I was pissed. You know what I mean? And it really showed me in this situation, because as we obviously, the video title, right, like I said, is choosing peace over the arguments. It's very important, because I made a distinctive decision to choose my peace. Because no matter how you try to explain yourself, express yourself, break things down so they're able to comprehend, you know right from wrong. You know this shouldn't happen. This didn't happen to me in my youth. This never happened to me before. Why is it happening now? Like, you're really giving somebody critical thinking, incredible, you feel me, information on evidence on what transpired. But you know what happens? They can't be what? Accountable. They can't what? They can't look within. They can't take the corrections. They can't say they're sorry. They can't be mature and be the adult that they're supposed to be, because this is an older sibling, right? Like I said, people that come from dysfunctional dynamics, we have to get real with this. Parents include all of them. You feel me? This should not have happened, but it did. And once again, like I said, when it comes to the human brain, the brain's complex. We don't understand why people would do what they do. We don't. Regardless if they're going through their own stress, their own jealousy, guilt, whatever they got going on, that has nothing to do with me. Your homeboy was, you feel me? I'm scrub-a-dubbing, minding my damn business. You feel me? A lesson I learned too, lock that damn door. You dig? But on the back end, like I said, y'all, the focal point is this, y'all, is please choose peace. Choose how you're going to be able to retaliate to situations in your life. Life, you feel me? We don't know what's going to come our way. But one thing that I can say is choose the peaceful mindset. You know what I mean? Even though some of these things do hurt sometimes, and we're not, you feel me, going to be in control of everything in our lives, we can choose how we're going to respond and choose how we're going to be able to maintain our well-being, y'all. This situation that I'm giving y'all is real criteria. This really happened to me. You feel me? And to fast forward, still to this day, y'all, we don't talk. We don't talk. Boundaries up. She's cut. In my book, she's cut off. Because if these people really loved you and they really was, you feel me, there for you, whatever, they would try to find a way to develop some type of a way to amend. But you know what they do? They offend. They offend people. They offend you. They hurt you. And they leave you there in emotion distraught to fix yourself and pick yourself back up. And that's totally fine, because I did a damn phenomenal job, and I'm doing a damn phenomenal job, and I'm giving you guys the wisdom that you guys need, so you're going to be able to navigate, you know, in your lives and learning from these dysfunctional situations, y'all. But I'm telling you guys, do not stoop to someone's level. Don't tear yourself up and don't leave yourself there. Realize within your inner self that you're worth more. You're magnificently amazing. You have great gifts inside you. And I know it makes other people irritable. It makes other people's inner demons come out. It makes other people uncomfortable. But you keep shining like my mentor told me back in them days, man. If they need to put them sunglasses on because they see you coming around the block type of thing, let them do what they have to do. But for you, you keep shining. You keep glowing. You keep healing. You keep working. You keep coping. You keep doing what's going to be beneficial for you. All right, guys, please. It doesn't get any realer. It doesn't get any realer. And once again, like I said, when it comes to people that come from dysfunctional dynamics, that when it comes to the family, we're told to whatever happens to the family stays in the family. And even too, we have a ringleader. Every family has you feel me, its own dysfunction in a way, but we have to be able to spend time to figure out and get the awareness to know what's going on. But someone's behind the scenes is pulling the strings. Someone behind the scenes is trying to control. Someone behind the scenes is trying to project, provoke, and put you into a role that they want you to be in. You feel me? These things are happening for a reason. But I'm able to make the connections in my life, y'all. This is me off the strength. I know where I'm heading. I know where I'm going. I know what's happening. You feel me? I'm conscientious. I see what's going on. Manipulation cannot happen with me. I broke down a video not too long ago about that. You feel me? So stay tuned. You feel me? We're going to be dropping some great stuff. But it's like, yo, please, y'all, choose peace over the arguments and over the gaslighting and over the dysfunction, right? Make the proper choice for yourself. If you found this video beneficial, give it a thumbs up, share possible, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay blessed.